Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 24,030, and of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and you know and I know it, make sure you ring that bell. That said, it is Dragon Day, so we're going to get a little dragon loot to kind of start things off. There was a time when those scrolls very important. Not so much anymore. Believe it or not, archers used to be your main source of damage. This was well before the artifact system, though. But it happens. Honestly, like if I had to choose between the archers and this system, I think that this system's better. Because at least this system you have some choice over which arrow is, strong, and with the archer system, you had no choice. And no choice, the choice was your archers. Honestly, like I've said so many times, I just feel like leveling up the castle should have mattered so much more. You should have gotten defense with each level, just like your heroes do. You should have gotten... it should have augmented everybody's attack. I think it should have had some base attack and some attack percent. And just so many things that I wish it had. And it just didn't. That's my one disappointment with leveling the castle. And don't get me wrong, I have given the devs that feedback many times. And of course, we actually did do a level of Portal. And yep, you can see Marion doing almost 40 quadrillion damage. I didn't intend to push this. This was more like what the hell. And you can see that Vincent got beat by the archers. Yeah, but this is another one where basically you have to take Aisha. And the reason being is just so that you can make sure she keeps all the warriors alive. Very important job that she has to keep everybody alive. That's why she just sits on the team now. Of course, what would this be if Total War wasn't swept? And of course, the Archer store has totally been purchased. And you can see, like, I have a 500 arrow, which is really not that. There's people with, like, a 5,000. But, again, it doesn't matter as much anymore. And, yes, we need to try and get some... There's 1, 2, 3. Not bad. 3 rune skips. I'll take it. 4? Even better. So, yeah, we're slowly going down, but that's fine. I mean, I'm hoping that in 6 months, I won't have to 10 skip King's Rune if I still am. Oof, that's going to be a tough one. And there's Lucas. So I did get something interesting in the comments about would you able to make a DPS Aisha? And I mean, the reality is you can make anybody into a DPS that you want. The issue, Daniel, the issue with it being Aisha specifically is that anyone that's a DPS that doesn't have an offensive skill, you can only raise their raw attack. So Aisha, you could just pump her raw attack up and that's it. Plus, Aisha got nerfed. It was really disappointing to see Aisha get nerfed. They increased her attack speeds. I mean, they reduced her attack speed. And so what I'm trying to say is they increased the time between her attacks, which they effectively reduced her attack speed. Which was very disappointing, because it's not like she was... the thing was, it's not like she was overpowered and lighting the world up, It just, they nerfed her to nerf her. I didn't see any reason for it, honestly, but... Yeah. Yeah, whatever, I guess. Alright, so... Sophia. No, we're not doing Sophia. We're going to do Marion. So you can see here I was working on Marion's orb. Just a little bit. I basically have to use 18 up, and so I just use 20. I basically do 2 upgrades of 20 and see where that... And basically see where does that leave us with 2 upgrades of 20. Okay, and double dismantle. And let's get started on working on her artifacts. And dun dun dun. Oh. Okay. And there we go. And what will we get from this awakening? Only 17. Ignore defense figures. 17 is actually pretty low. I'll switch back to the ring. Yeah, I'm disappointed because I can tell the screen's flickering. I mean, I even restarted the... I took the time before this video to restart BlueStacks, and it's blinking, and I hate that. It's not often that this happens, but sometimes, I swear to God, this... and I don't know what it is. It just doesn't behave. I don't know why. But let's awaken the ring. It is what it is. Let's not dwell on it. Crit damage, that is what I like to see, and we are getting close, I know, to another milestone in crit damage. Every crit damage, especially at this stage of the game, is extremely valuable because it multiplies off of all of our existing damage, and as you can see, that damage just keeps going up. There are diminishing returns on crit damage in terms of compared to flat attack, but again, as I mentioned, that happens once you have 12,000 on both of your artifacts. And at 12,000 combined, not 12,000 on both, 12,000 combined, so 6,000, 6,000. And let me tell you, whoops, I went over. Ignore defense. Did I ruin it? Did I ruin it? It's gonna, I don't think I did, but I could have. No, I don't think I did. Wouldn't have mattered anyways. It might be close, but it's not going to be that close. So, yeah, I got a little bit extra, but not that much. 9,600. I would have been able to level this to 1515, but I wouldn't have been able to awaken it. So, whoops, got to be careful. So I can't believe it. She has almost 1 million defense. So 189,000 crit damage, nice, and 68.65 million attack. So we're getting pretty close to that next crit damage milestone of 190k. Obviously, we're just going to keep juicing this, and I love her dodge. Her dodge, she has a dodge of 47,000. That is a very high dodge. And we do have... Well, no, we don't actually have any time today. Now, I'll also say that my gold is a little low, too, and that's because I don't know what happened. I assume the game crashed again, and I didn't farm any. I was very disappointed. But, let's give Sophia the levels we can give her. And how many levels did Sophia get? 48. That's kind of on the disappointing side. Oh, but I do need to do this, so we'll do this real quick. We can do that together. But, it's like I always tell you, you can't change the past. All you can do is go forward. And in this case, we did get a little extra soul stones. Oh, that's nice. Not going to be nearly enough to do anything with Sophia, though. But at the very least, we can level up that castle. And I'm going to have to try and remember, and I'm going with 17.093. And survey says 17.0... Not even close. 17.106. But that does mean we're 10% of the way towards 18 million, which is actually really impressive. But that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.